everybody. Welcome to Manistee High School's Senior Honors Convocation for the class of 2020. Now I know we've been spending a lot of time telling you what isn't going to be the same this year, but we're going to do our best for Honors Night to keep it exactly like it always has been. I know we can't be together, but in a way we really still are. You know, when you look around, we're still in this auditorium. I try to get dressed up. Mr. Bennett's going to tell a joke in this room and nobody's going to laugh. So it's going to be a lot like it's always been, so hang with us. So before we get going tonight, I do want to take a minute to just thank some people. First of all, parents. You know, we have your kids for 8 hours a day. We get to see so many wonderful things that they do in this building and outside of this building. But without your support at home, nothing is really possible. So thank you so much for everything you've done to support them and our school. Second, seniors, you guys have been awesome. I want to thank you for being the role models that you've been every day. What we see in this building and on the athletic courts or out in our community, yeah, we get the students in this building who see you and look up to you every day, but you have no idea what you are as a role model in our community for everybody else. And finally, just our community. Thank you so much for the support that you've given us to help our students become the best they can be.
Hi, I'm Mr. THUEMMEL.
And I'm Mr. KLEIN.
And we're here to award the awards for our class officers for the class of 2020.
What a great class.
Lots of great things for this class this year. They were Powder Puff winners, Winter Carnival champs for the 3rd time, Mock Rock champs,
Undefeated.
and best senior skip day ever.
Longest senior skip day ever. Wow.
In all seriousness, we'd like to thank our class officers, Ryan Biller,
Megan Huber.
Kavanaugh THUEMMEL.
Maddie Verheek.
Thanks so much for your hard service and all your hard work this past school year.
Thank you. We will miss you.
And now we'd like to introduce our next speaker.
Boy, if we've ever seen the importance of the time for giving, it's what we're going through right now. In that spirit, we are so proud that Manistee High School and the Chippewa chapter of the National Honor Society continuously sponsors blood donation events throughout our school year. The mobile blood unit pulls up to our building, and it's unbelievable to see how many kids want to get involved and help. And they wanted to help and get involved long before any type of crisis came about. So I hope that these students realize that it's that day-to-day giving that's really helped us to be in the position we are to help other people. So to all the blood donors who are winning awards, you will receive your notification through the mail, and these seniors will have special cords that they will wear to our individual commencement ceremony. Senior blood donors, thank you so much.
The next recognition is the Daughters of American Revolution, or the DAR. That was voted on earlier this year. The DAR Good Citizen Program encourages and rewards qualities of good citizenship. The students must be dependable, show service, and have leadership and be patriotic. The student voted by her classmates for this award this year for the class of 2020 is Nevaeh Bennett. Congratulations.
Hi, seniors. We would like to honor our seniors who have served as student mentors over multiple semesters. Our mentors have spent this past year building positive relationships with middle school students, meeting with them weekly and offering encouragement and guidance as they navigate their adolescent years. They have taken this responsibility very seriously and have gone above and beyond to support their students. For excellence in mentoring, we present Morgan Jew,
Isabella Barton,
Diane Douglas,
Paul Smith.
and Keegan Bonsheim.
These seniors set a great example of compassionate young adults, and our middle school students have been fortunate to have them to look up to and learn from. Thanks.
So one of my favorite awards that we have at Manistee High School is called the Principal's Award. I kind of like to think of this award of, where have you been? We haven't seen you. So this might be a student that spent some time in the office as a freshman or a sophomore, but boy, has just really gained momentum and has found themselves. I like to think of it as it doesn't really matter where you start, it's where you end up. We're really proud that this year's senior, Zion Douglas, congratulations, Zion. You've demonstrated tremendous personal growth, and we're really proud of you. We have a $500 scholarship that will go to any institution that you enroll in this fall. Congratulations, Zion.
Good evening. Welcome to Virtual Honors Night. I'm Mr. Klein to share with you some art awards. I'm very proud of all my seniors. Great to have you. As I've said every year, I'm one of the luckiest teachers here at MAPS. I've got to have the pleasure of having you as students from being very young and enjoying getting to know you over 10 to 12 years of your educational careers here at MAPS, as well as knowing your parents and what a great support we have in the parents in our community. So with that said, I'm going to miss you all, and I encourage you to continue thinking and creating, problem solving, and having fun with your art, no matter where it may lead you. This year's Art Award winners are, as outstanding art students, Kendall Wright, Nevin Johnson, Kaya Long, Isabella Barton, Bo Lillian Schaefer, Haley Schaefer, Zion Davis, Lauren McElrath, Enrique Garcia, Maximus McCall. Class Art TA Awards go out to Caitlin E. Davis and Olivia Wren. Thank you for helping our art classes. Our Artist of the Year has been a young man that comes to see me every day, even when he doesn't have me for an art teacher, because he's busy with his other classes. And that award of Artist of the Year goes out to Enrique Garcia. Congratulations, Enrique. I think you will become a career artist. You have the potential. Stick with it. A couple other awards that I need to mention are for our independent music students. Outstanding guitar students this year, long-termer senior Nevin Johnson, who became an outstanding guitar player with this course. Thank you. And now to present the next award is
Hi everybody, hope you're all doing well. I'm here to honor the following band seniors for their great contributions to the band program for the last 4 years. Most of them, anyway. Starting off with the Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award winners. This award honors students whose musical contributions, dedication, and creativity set them apart as deserving of the highest recognition for their achievements. All four are excellent musicians and great players and have done great work with the band program. I'm really appreciative of all their hard work. So I'd like to honor Maverly Carey, Ari Kamilowski, Liam Quinn, and Mariel Ron with this award. The National School Marching Band Award recognizes outstanding contributions in the marching band field. We were lucky this year that Kaylee Wood came to Manistee and was a part of our band program. And what was great for me is she was one of the first people who had ever been to a marching band competition from Manistee. Anyway, no one else from Manistee had gone to a marching band competition besides me and Kaylee. And she really was instrumental in helping to convince everybody else to want to try it, and I'm very thankful of that. So I'd like to honor Kaylee Wood with this award. Next, the Director's Award for Band honors outstanding members of the high school band, and I picked these two for this award because they've always had a lot of spirit, and they always used it for the right direction most of the time for the band program, and provided a lot of comedy but outstanding playing and also dedication to the group. So I'd like to honor Ava Thummel and Angelina Sam with this award. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award honors the outstanding jazz musician at each high school, and we've also have been able to ramp up the jazz band activities with our band program, and I'm very thankful to all of them. Some learn new instruments, some just have been dedicated to the program through various things that we've had to go through, from 7 o'clock rehearsals in the morning, to when we adjusted things, and they've made the adjustments great, and always been great band members and supportive all the way through. So I want to honor Aurora Johnson, Carter Kissel, and Alex Roberson with this award. The final award is the John Philip Sousa Band Award, which recognizing outstanding musicianship and dedication to the band program. This goes to Ryan Biller, who has done many things for the band program, which I think you can all agree. I could go into the long list, but he's been a great supporter of me and helped me really find my place here at Manistee High School back 4 years ago, and I can never say enough thank you for that. He's also been a fine player and done a lot of many service activities for the band program, helping organize festivals and the music library, which will eventually finish, but you know, it's the process. So I want to thank Ryan Biller and honor him with the John Philip Sousa Award. And that's my awards for this year. I wish we could have done it at a concert, but these all 12 students have been outstanding, and I'm very thankful that I got to play with them and they got to be in the band program. So thank you all, and enjoy the rest of your senior year, and I hope you get together soon. Bye.
Good evening. It is my honor and privilege to be the choir director and theater director here at Manistee. Seniors, this is a special year. It's a crazy year, and we finally made it to May. We've been talking about it since the beginning of the school year, and we've said we're not going to talk about it because we didn't want to think about the ending of what we have gone through over the past 4 years. Your freshman year was my first year at Manistee Area Public Schools, and I have had such a wonderful 4 years with you. I can't imagine you not being here next year. A number of you seniors came out that first day of your freshman year and joined in first hour choir, 8 a.m., singing, having no idea what you were getting into with a choir program, new choir program, or a new choir teacher. But you took a chance on me, and I am so glad you did. Thank you so much for the journey that we've gone through these past 4 years. I would like to acknowledge some of our seniors this year with some senior awards. Aurora Johnson. Aurora, I am so glad you decided to join choir last year. You have been such a wonderful leader to our soprano section. You have a beautiful voice and show excellent leadership. Ava THUEMMEL. Ava, you have done such a wonderful job in singing and always just being available and being here. The juniors in choir class have told me so much how they're going to miss you next year and how they wish you all the best, but wish that you could still sing with them next year. Thank you so much for your leadership, especially in the sight reading area, but just with your wonderful personality and your quiet leadership, always forging ahead and helping the altos out, especially when they need it most. You are such a wonderful person to work with, and you will be greatly missed. And Liam Quinn. Thank you for joining choir this year. You helped expand our tenor tone section this year, and we were able to actually have some basses in choir this year, which was very exciting. I am amazed with your effort and your hard work that you put in. It seems like I play a line once or twice for you, and you've got it down pat. You have a great attitude that you bring to class, and you help expand our horizons in musical genre, and are just a lot of fun to work with. So thank you so much, Liam, and congratulations to these seniors. The following 4 seniors that I would like to highlight have been in choir all 4 years of their all 4 years of their high school career. I'm so glad that I was able to work with these students consistently for the past 4 years and have cherished my time with them. They're Ryan Biller. Ryan, I know there was a semester in there where you weren't able to take choir, but I think I still saw you every day between classes or after school. And I think every day you would just tell me how much you missed choir and couldn't wait to be back. I'm so glad you were able to join us that second semester for a festival and everything, all the fun stuff that second semester brings to choir as well. And especially for your leadership in choir, considering the first 2 years that we only had 2 males in our tenor tone section, and you have always carried that with grace and humility, and you've been so much fun to work with, and it's been so much fun to see you grow over these past 4 years in choir. Angelina Sam. Angelina, I don't know what we would do without you some days. Your voice is just so perfect and blends so well, and others just kind of gravitate to it. And we are so glad to have you in that soprano section to lead and pull through when others are unsure and nervous. Thank you so much for your leadership there and how you always show up for us. Nadine Underwood. Nadine, it takes a lot of courage for you, well, it takes a lot of courage to sing the way you do and have your beautiful voice. You have always been so quiet and unassuming about it, and that is one of the beautiful things about you and about your wonderful gift. You never worry about making it about you or about what you can do, but what you bring to the group as a whole, and we would not be the same without you and your awesome tenor tone powers. So thank you so much, Nadine, for all you've done over the past 4 years. I will greatly miss you next year. And Haley Schaefer. Haley, I'm so glad that you were able to TA for my class this first semester this year, because I felt like I got to know you so much more even than I had the previous 3 years. You are such a wonderful spirit and have such a giving and cherishing nature to you. And I am so glad you were here because you displayed that in the soprano section as well. Always watching out for your fellow sopranos and giving them encouragement, just quiet and subtly, and maybe not always noticed, but always seeing what was needed and providing it there. Thank you so much for the leadership that you have shown to your classmates this year. I would also like to award some honors for our theater program. We have 3 separate awards that are given for our theater program. These first awards go for seniors that were in 4 productions or less, up to 4 productions during their high school career, but also participating in a theater production their senior year, whether it was on stage or backstage or helping out with on stage or the crew. So first I would like to acknowledge Kaylee Wood. Kaylee is new to Manistee this year and she came out for our spring musical. Kaylee, your wonderful attitude and always willingness to step in when we needed somebody because somebody was sick or had a conflict to convey at rehearsal. I don't know how many parts you understudied. I know you were the official understudy for Ms. Potts, but I think you understudied at least 2 or 3 more with all the work that you did stepping in. And always had such a wonderful attitude about it and always working hard, even on the sidelines, even when it wasn't your turn on stage. And just showing excellent leadership, especially as a senior, with other students looking up to you, being that our theater program is 6 through 12, and you never looked at how old somebody was, whether they were cool enough or anything like that. You just always welcomed everybody with open arms. I'm so glad you joined our theater program this year, and I wish you all the best of luck next year. Liam Quinn. Liam, I'm so glad you decided to come out for the play last year. Your ability to memorize lines and just your work ethic when it comes to working on a show and working on a character is wonderful to see. And it is inspiration to your peers and your classmates. I hope that we still get to hear that song from the Act 1 finale of Beauty and the Beast, because it deserves to be heard with how much you've worked on it and how well you've done. I think you got a round of applause every time you sang it at rehearsal, and that is well deserved. Thank you so much for all your hard work and your leadership in showing what a senior leader looks like. And the following students are being acknowledged with Encore Awards. These are students that have participated in all 7 shows that we have put on during their high school career, from their freshman year to their senior year. The first being the musical that we did their freshman year, Little Shop of Horrors. Ava THUEMMEL. Ava, it has been so wonderful to work with you in many different capacities. You have helped out backstage, you have been on stage, and you always do it with such wonderful grace and humility. You are such a sweet person to work with, and everybody around you knows it too. They get so excited to work with you, and your leadership, especially this year, has just been remarkable. Thank you so much for showing us all how we can learn from you and follow in your footsteps so that the students to come for years to come will see what true leadership looks like. Nadine. Nadine, you have taken on some somewhat uncharacteristic roles the past few years in a variety of roles, from when being a doo-wop girl in Little Shop to being Horton the Elephant in Seussical, and you have always carried them off with such grace and such character. I think one of my favorite roles forever will be when you played the actor in The Brothers Grimm, and you developed different voices for the different characters you had to portray with just simply changing your wigs or how you stood. I think that was when I truly saw how wonderful an actor you are and what amazing talent you have. And it was never about you. You never were somebody to just show off or to make it about yourself or looking for the attention. But your quiet leadership there has impressed so many of us and has really inspired your classmates and will continue to do so for many years now for the wonderful students that you've been able to work with and who look up to you. Thank you so much for your awesome work ethic and leadership there. And I am so happy to have been able to work with you and gotten these opportunities. Angelina Sam. Angelina, you have such wonderful talent and beautiful voice. I don't know how we could have done some of these shows without you. Your wonderful attitude that you always have bringing and the different attitudes for different characters that you're able to portray up here. I just have seen such wonderful growth in you over the past few years and have been so excited to see you take part in theater in the community as well. And I know you have wonderful things ahead of you. I can't wait to see where you're going after this, even though I will miss you a lot here next year. But congratulations, Angelina, and so proud of you for all that you have done and will continue to do. And Ryan Beller. Ryan, you have had your fingerprints in all of the shows that we have done, whether it's been on stage as an actor or behind the scenes. I so appreciate your willingness the first few years because we didn't have a whole lot of guys interested in theater my first couple of years here that I kind of did give you a choice whether you could be on stage or backstage. But whether you were on stage or not, you were always helping out with things backstage and always sending me ideas and new things to try out. And I'm so glad that you did do those few on-stage things because we got to see your truly fun character and your wonderful facial expressions, especially as the Silent King in Once Upon a Mattress. So you've always been such fun to work with, and I'm so glad we had this opportunity. And finally, I have one last honor to award, and that is the Director's Award. The Director's Award goes to a student that has gone above and beyond the call of duty in the theater program and that has just been a wonderful person to work with, has great leadership, and is one that the other students go to for help and guidance and look up to. So I'm sure it's not any surprise to anybody that this award goes to Ryan Biller. Ryan, I don't think I've ever worked with a student that has contacted me more outside of class time about different ideas or things that we could do to enhance our theater program or enhance our stage or just make things better or have that wow factor that we always talk about that we want to create with our shows, that we have make and produce wonderful experiences for our audiences as well as the students have on stage. I have fond memories of our time sitting up in the booth in this very auditorium and looking at the light board and figuring that out together, looking at YouTube videos and paging through the manual online before I believed you and when you told me I had to print it out so we could look through it in paper format. You have just done so much to help me grow, I feel, as an individual and as a theater director and as a choir director, as well as this program here. And we all have so much to benefit. All have benefited so much from your experience here and your tireless work ethic and your looking up YouTube videos and different websites and different stage effects when you're home after school hours and on vacations and all of that kind of thing. I am so excited for what the future has in store for you, and I know that whatever you set your mind to, you will be incredibly successful. And I will miss you a lot, but I know that you'll be coming back here every once in a while and checking in on me too. So I look forward to having those conversations with you as you continue on in your learning and discovery, and I'm sure will be sending me lots more ideas as the years continue. So thank you so much, Ryan, for all your hard work and dedication, and congratulations.
Hey guys, I'm here to present the Senior English Awards, and I'm liking this new format. I get to edit out my bad jokes or my miscues. I don't have a podium I can't see over, and hey, I don't even have to wear pants. Awesome, love it. All right, let's start out the night with our general English class. I went by strict grade point and grades for the class, and we have a tie. The top general English awards go to Kendall Wright and Paul Smith. Congratulations, guys. Both hard workers, tenacious, always making sure you're on the right track, and diligent. I love to see it. Moving on to top CP, or advanced English. Again, going by strict grades, pretty much a natural talent. Mr. Valedictorian himself, Roger Lind, is the top advanced English class winner. Moving on to AP, it was an interesting one because these two competed with themselves throughout the entire year. And don't ask me to tell them apart, I never could, but Jessica Gatuski just edged out her sister for the top AP student award. Congratulations, Jessica. Congratulations, Paul and Kendall and Roger. Nice job. I do have some other awards. I call them the hardest worker awards. So let's start out with that. For AP, my hardest worker awards for AP goes to Julia Gatuski and Ariana Kamalowski. Okay, both of those always did their revisions, were always diligent in their work, always making sure they could go the next step and whatever they could do to get that A, but also to make sure their work was right where it needed to be, and that's why you got that award. Nice job, guys. For CP, we have a three-way tie for my hardest worker award. We have Erin Rodea, Lindsay Kelly, and Jasmine White. All three of those girls did all their revisions, always making sure that what they were doing was correct and where they can improve. And it was kind of cool because it was beyond just wanting that better grade. It was always for making sure their writing's where they're going to need to be for college. And that was really cool to see. For general, the hardest worker award goes to Izzy Barton and Alexis Kitchen. Okay? Both of those pushed themselves, always went above and beyond, and always made sure that what they were doing was right on track, so they didn't fall behind. So congratulations, all my hardest workers. Congratulations to all my Senior English Award winners. And to everybody else out there, man, I really miss you guys. It was great having you in class. Even though it was a short year, that was a great year. You really made my job fun. I looked forward to coming to work, and I really do miss you guys. Stay in touch. Bye-bye.
Welcome to all the seniors. It's so great to not see you, but to be able to talk to you today. Before I give out my awards for the outstanding students in foods and nutrition, I want to thank a group of students from your class that have been in my class now for several years. I call them my repeaters or my Manistee Martha Stewarts. They're the kids that have taken my class more than once, sometimes more than twice, and a lot of them are seniors. A lot of times students will take my class the sophomore year and come back as seniors. I want you to know how much I enjoy having you back in my class. And though I love to think that you're back because you enjoy the class so much, I know a lot of it's just because you don't want to take creative writing or what other options are out there, and that's fine with me too. But you provide so much leadership in my class, and you provide so much laughter in my class, and I just want you to know how much I enjoy having you take my class again a second time, and all the great things I think you add to the classroom situation. And now on to my outstanding awards in foods and nutrition. To get this award, I look at students that provide leadership, that complete all or most of their work, that are flexible in working with others. I know you don't always get put in groups that you want to be with, and a lot of these people can just work with anybody in the class, and those are traits and skills that I really appreciate. And so our outstanding awards in foods and nutrition go to Nicholas Applegarth, Brett Snyder, Nadine Underwood, William Elbers, and Trista Tran. And congratulations. If you were here, I would be shaking your hand, maybe even giving you a hug, but just feel the love from a distance. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Mr. THUEMMEL here to give the 2019-2020 Senior Math Awards. We had a great group of students this past year, and we're excited to be able to honor them. Starting out with Ms. Watkins' pre-calculus class for academic excellence and hard work, we have Carter Kissel, Maverly Carey, Morgan Jew, and Grace Dannison. Congratulations for your hard work on pre-calculus. Also for Ms. Watkins, for the trigonometry academic excellence and hard work, we have Ava Thummel, Cassie Pendry, and Lauren McElrath. Congratulations for your hard work in trigonometry, seniors. For Mr. Nesky, from his AP Computers class, we have Roger Lind. And finally, for my AP Calculus class, we have the following seniors getting awards for their hard work this past school year. Aaron Rohde, Eleanor Scarlata, and Roger Lind. Congratulations, seniors. You've done a great job throughout your math courses here at Manistee High School. Let's take it to our next speaker.
Good luck, seniors. We wish you guys well. Hey. Hey. Good luck, seniors.
Hey there, before we get going with the Anatomy and AP Environmental Science Awards, I just want to share how much that I have enjoyed your guys' class. You guys are definitely at the top of the list. I feel terrible that COVID has affected your senior year this way, but you guys are a resilient group, and you got to keep in mind that life's challenges are the things that strengthen us. And from what I've seen, you guys have handled this with dignity and grace. Thank you for that. So with the Anatomy and Physiology Awards, let's start with Maverly Carey. Maverly, you are headed to Ferris to study biochemistry. And Maverly, when I think of you in my anatomy class, what comes to mind is that grin that you had on your face whenever you looked up from a dissection. And I'm really not sure what was behind that grin. I think it was kind of a mixture of delight in learning and a little bit of disgust maybe. But I just love it, and I think it was mostly delight in learning. When you study biochem, I know you're going to bring that delight in learning to Ferris. Keep it up. Next, we've got Julia Gutowski. Julia, you're headed to GVSU. You're studying psychology. You are the definition of work ethic. What you bring to your studies, you don't stop or you don't slow down until you've got it. Carry this on at GVSU, and it is going to serve you super well. Ari Komolowski, you're the next. Ari, you are headed to MSU to study psychology and neuroscience. And Ari, I feel like when I had you in biology, I never really got to know you. You did Science Olympiad for a little bit. You were still so shy. It wasn't until marine biology, when we went to the Bahamas, that I felt like I really finally got to know you. And what I saw in you is, number one, a desire to learn, but also the sense of adventure. You were oftentimes one of the first ones in the water, and sometimes last out of the water when we're on a coral reef. So I'm excited to see, as you head to MSU and dig into neuroscience, I know you're going to bring that sense of adventure and that hard work ethic that you have to those studies. And lastly, for Anatomy and Physiology, Jessica Gutowski, nominated as Class Genius, I saw, quite an honor. You are headed to Oakland to study psychology. Jessica, rigor is what you bring to your studies, and also a sense of mastery. You walk into everything 100% prepared, and I know you're going to continue this and just do phenomenally. All right. Now, moving on to the AP Environmental Science Awards. First, I'd like to recognize Will Elbers. You are headed to GVSU to study pre-med, and you're kind, you're smart, you're athletic, you're a team player in the classroom and on the court. And I can really see you as being a doctor. You have this kindness and thoughtfulness that I think is going to give you a wonderful rapport with your patients someday. So good luck with that. Ginger Halpaka, you are headed to MSU to study environmental science and sustainability. I'm honored. I'm so excited for you. You bring such thoughtfulness and intellect in a sort of a personal responsibility to everything that we've talked about in class this year. And that's really, really important as you go on at MSU. That application to how this fits into my life, how this fits into my world is going to be, it's going to allow you to get so much more out of your studies. Abigail Brisky, same thing. You bring that really thoughtfulness and application to everything you've done this year. And I saw that, the things that you'd write about, some of your essays. And again, makes a much richer experience. And the world needs this, and you're going to bring it. Maverly Carey, I already talked about you and your curiosity. I love that in your learning. And I guess I want to add too, in an AP Environmental Science, I loved your questions because they always took us to the heart of where we need to be with the material. Andrew Jacobiak, you're headed to GVSU to study business. Andrew, you're quiet and you're sincere, and you've got this smile to you that says it all. Behind that smile is such kindness and thoughtfulness. In business, I think that's going to serve you very well. People know that you're caring and your heart is in the right place. That is such a gift. Okay, the last two I want to recognize in AP Environmental Science, that's Liam Quinn and Maddie Verheek. I gotta say too, like, you have a special place in my heart because you've been on Science Olympiad all these years. I feel like I've really, really gotten to know you guys. Liam, you're headed to Long Island University. No sleep till Brooklyn. And the thing that I love about you, and I just see it again and again, is your sense of intellect. And you're also like willingness to own it. Several times, I'd hear somebody give you a hard time about it. And, you stand up for yourself, and you also bring the level of intellect of everybody else in the class up to where you are. Keep that pride. You own it, you do, and I love it. So good luck at Long Island in New York. Maddie Verheek, last person to recognize for AP Environmental Science. You are headed to University of Michigan to study biology with an emphasis in pre-med. Maddie, you would have killed it this year on the anatomy test for Science Olympiad. I'm so bummed that we didn't have that competition. But, in the end, your work ethic, your willingness to go further, work harder, that is going to serve you so well in the end. You go above and beyond, and I thank you for that. You have this demeanor. I could see you being a doctor, but I can also see you getting into medical research, just because of your willingness to dive into the details. So I appreciate it so much. I appreciate all of you guys with AP Environmental Science, and I miss you. But I guess in conclusion, I want to thank you all for being the people that you are. You make teaching one of the most rewarding jobs in the world. Okay, the most rewarding job in the world. And I wish we could be together physically for this award ceremony. Instead, we are together spiritually. And just know that we, your teachers, we are so proud of you and are going to miss you. Take care.
Hey, Mr. O'Donnell here to present the Senior Awards for AP Chemistry. I'm sure that in this video you've gotten quite a few long sentimental speeches from some of your teachers, so I'll keep this short, but realize that I do miss you guys and wish you all the best. The AP Chemistry Awards go to Maddie Verheek and Roger Lind. I'm sure you guys worked hard, you did great this year. Good luck on your exams, and I know you'll do well in college. I'll leave you with one last chemistry experiment. A lot of you guys have probably seen it before, but it's one of my favorites. Lights, please. Bye.
Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. Mrs. Warnke here to give out the awards for physics. Technically, they're called Excellence in Physics Awards. Didn't have many seniors this year take physics. Some of you, I think, took it last year, and some of you maybe chickened out. Anyways, I miss you guys, and I miss seeing you in the hallways, and lots of you just interacting with. I'm not dressed up for this, but the reason I'm not is because if you can see this, I'm actually wearing my Manistee class of 2001 sweatshirt. I still had it, busted it out of the archives for you guys. So next summer, it'll be 20 years since I've been out of high school. I can't imagine what some of you are going through. Not having prom, not having graduation, not having awards night. So I've been thinking a lot about you guys, and hope you're hanging in there. And hopefully soon we'll be able to see one another and get, that graduation that you guys so well deserved. But anyways, without further ado, I'm going to give out those two awards. They are going to go to Cassie Pendry and Will Elbers. Both very quiet students, but worked very hard. We did a lot of whiteboarding activities, and you both led those activities in your groups very well, and I appreciate that. And I'm going to miss Cassie. You, in Science Olympiad, you loved your fossils. I'm not sure many people do. And I really, I feel sorry for you. And I know that you would have been up on that stage at state for fossils. We had to make accommodations and give things up for our health and safety. So, Will, I'm gonna miss you. Playing soccer, basketball, running. You're a great athlete, and the good news is both of you guys I see are pursuing a career in science, which is awesome. And I wish you the best of luck in your future. And if you need anything, reach out to me. All right, take care.
Hello there, and welcome to the Social Studies portion of the Seniors Honors Award. And I do want to make a couple comments just for seniors in general. Again, I want to congratulate all of you guys on not only finishing high school, but finishing strong and finishing probably with not the most anticipated or normal circumstances. And although none of us control those things, I can honestly say that it's been a pleasure for me to personally see you guys in our hallways at Manistee High School, and I'm certain many of your early year teachers throughout your experience here at MAPS are also proud of all that you have done and what you'll continue to do. And I know as a high school teacher, we get to see you guys at the end of our time with you, but I'm also going to say I'm always super excited to kind of see what's next. And certainly for a lot of you guys, the what next part of your lives are going to make us even more proud. So congratulations, and just a few more words, I guess, on the social distancing and the quarantine and our new normal. I can say this: this will be something that I will never forget. The class of 2020 will go down as this is something we'll always have that recall and memory of. And so take that. I mean, I know some of you guys are probably feeling a little bit like you're missing out on some things, and I'm certain that that those emotions and those feelings are real. But I also tell you that down the road we will look back at this and say, wow, that is something that we will never forget. Never before have we done an honors night like this, and I can't imagine that we will be doing it again. So very unique and very memorable.
Okay, I can personally say you did get me back to somewhat of an old normal rather than a new normal. I haven't worn a shirt and tie in several months. So, here I am wearing some school attire and presenting awards to some seniors that are very well deserved. Okay, so we have quite a good list here of seniors receiving Outstanding Social Studies Awards. Our first two awards for Outstanding Social Studies Achievement going to Haley Garcia and Lily Sandstead for their efforts this year in current world affairs. These two young ladies have taken the elective current world affairs and really kind of ran with it. Took things seriously, engaged in topics, did everything that we would expect of senior leaders in any classroom. So outstanding job, Haley and Lily. Congratulations for outstanding social studies students in current world affairs. Now, recent studies have shown that not everyone or not everything fares quite as well in current events as Haley and Lily. Yes, recent studies, scientific studies, have shown us that marine animals are actually stressed by current events. They're stressed by current events. Think about that one. All right, while you think about that one, I'm going to introduce our next award, and this is someone that does a lot of thinking. This is an Outstanding Social Studies Award going to Roger Lind, and for the most part, Roger is an extremely high-performing student, and probably no surprise that he's receiving a department award here, but Roger's receiving his department award for actually his efforts as a junior in AP US History. So Roger took the AP US History elective as a junior, and he was the highest scoring student in last year's AP section. And we, just because our AP students are testing right now, we don't have this year's results left. So Roger is the highest performing AP student in our school. And I'm going to say this with some trepidation, Roger, but you are quite possibly the smartest Packers fan I know. And I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not, but you're the smartest Packers fan I know. Our next recipient, Ryan Biller, no stranger to probably awards in the ceremonies, and again, probably not much of a stranger to people in our building. Ryan's personality, his charisma, and his charm are known to all. But Ryan's Social Studies Award is actually a result of his high accomplishments in youth and government. So Ryan, over the past several years, his involvement in youth and government, he was 2-time Speaker of the House. He was nominated and ran as governor. He is the recipient of the highest statesman award, which then got him an opportunity to participate in youth and government on a national level. So without question, Ryan maximized his time and efforts, and his successes were many in youth and government. So congratulations, Ryan. And then our last award, Outstanding Social Studies, I'm calling this the Endurance Award. These 5 young ladies not only took every social studies required course, as all seniors have, so they did their U.S. history, their world studies, their government, and their econ in the first 3 years. These young ladies then took it upon themselves to take both of the AP offerings in social studies at Manistee High School. They took both AP US History and AP Psych. So this is the Outstanding Social Studies Endurance Award, and it goes to Aubrielle Brisky, Megan Huber, Ava Thummel, Maddie Verheek, and Muriel Ron. Congratulations, ladies. I know you put your time in and were successful in all of your social studies endeavors. All right, so in closing, I would like to share a few words with you guys on the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution, to me, is just like a story I know called The Puppy Who Lost His Way. The world was changing, and the puppy was getting bigger. So you see, the puppy was like industry, in that they were both lost in the woods, and nobody, especially the little boy, society, knew where to find him, except that the puppy was a dog. But industry, my friends, that was a revolution. Manistee High School rules. All right, seniors, if you know what classic 90s film I just referenced and you email me the response using your student email, Manistee High School seniors only, please, the first correct response will win a $25 gift certificate for Big Al's Pizza, and the second correct response will win this coveted Detroit Lions window flag, and it is autographed. All right? So please send your responses to me using your student email accounts. And thank you so much, and have a great night.
Hola, bienvenidos. Felicidades a la clase de 2020. I am Miss Andrews, and it is my honor to be able to nominate 2 deserving seniors for Spanish awards. First is Lauren McElrath. Lauren has spent the last 4 years studying 5 years of Spanish. Lauren, congratulations and best wishes on all your future endeavors. Second is Mr. Roger Lind. Roger, in his senior year, is taking Spanish 2. Roger has maintained a 4.0 GPA in Spanish and is continuing his learning through the 4th marking period. Congratulations, Roger and Lauren, and best wishes for all that you do, and best wishes to everyone in the class of 2020.
Hello, I'm Matt Kiefer, the Athletic Director for Manistee Area Public Schools, and I'd like to congratulate all our seniors on their accomplishments and wish them the very best in the future. Today I will be announcing the athletic awards and the athletic scholarships for the senior class. The first award is the Marine Scholastic Excellence Award. This award is given to a male and a female senior who are multi-sport athletes and who have shown excellence in the classroom and have the highest GPA. The 2020 recipients of this award are Roger Lind and Madeline Verheek. Next is the Marine Distinguished Athlete Award. This award is given to a male and a female athlete as well, who have participated in multi-sports and have shown great work in the classroom. The 2020 recipients of this award are Andrew Jacobiak and Lindsay Kelly. Some swim awards. We have 4 MAP swimmers that were selected to the Academic All-State Swim Team. Jose Diaz, Madeline Verheek, Ginger Hypaka, and Megan Huber. Now for the MHS Athlete of the Year Award. Winners of these awards are chosen by the varsity coaches. They vote, tally the votes, and the winners are the highest voted athletes, male and female. The winners of the MHS Athlete of the Year Award are Sarah Thompson and William Elbers. Finally, we have the winners of the 350 Club Doc Cedarholm Athletic Scholarship Award. The 2020 winners of this 350 Club Award are Sarah Thompson and William Elbers. Following this presentation will be a short video by the 350 Club to highlight this award and the exceptional athletic careers of the winners. Thank you.
My name is Stacy Polson, and I am the treasurer for the Manistee Chippewa 350 Club. I would first like to take this opportunity to congratulate the class of 2020 from the entire 350 Club board. We are also very sorry for the way your senior year has ended. Believe me when I say that your entire community mourns with you also. I would like to announce the 2020 recipients of the Manistee Chippewa 350 Club Doc Cedarholm Scholarship. Each year, this is a hard decision for our board and one that we do not take lightly. I would like to first tell you of some of the things that were said about our recipients. About our female recipient, one of the most impressive students I have met in my 13 years of teaching. Truly essential constituent of the senior class. MHS and our community are truly lucky to have a young woman like her we can call our own. Team leader, hard worker. When she had a difficult time, she used it to better herself. Amazing teammate. Now a few things about our male recipient. An asset to our community. Always prepared, hard worker. A steadiness and maturity uncommon to many of his classmates. Never complains. A willingness to take chances. An excellent representative of both our school and community. Exemplifies the attitude we hope to see in every athlete. Leads by example. Strong leader. Perfect example of a Chippewa student athlete. To read the letters of recommendation for both of these student athletes, as well as their essays, was very impressive. I am honored to announce Sarah Thompson and Will Elbers as our 2020 recipients. Congratulations. Sarah and Will, our board was impressed with your letters as well. We believe you both have the following qualities: leadership, attitude, humility, respectfulness, compassion, and drive. We believe you are both amazing role models for our younger Chippewas. Congratulations, and the Manistee Chippewa 350 Club Board wishes you each the very best of luck in the future in all that you do.
All right, each year, the Michigan Interscholastic Swimming Coaches Association awards honors to varsity swimmers in the state of Michigan in all three divisions, 1, 2, and 3. We are in Division 3. We traditionally have had our teams finish in the top 10 in the state of Michigan in the Scholastic All-State team, and Matt Kiefer already read you the names of the graduating seniors in that group, but the girls this year had a combined honor point average of 3.6, and the boys were 3.79, and we think that's going to be the best in the state this year. In addition, the coaches awarded this year, because of the brevity of the season, an all-state team in Manistee placed 2 swimmers, Jose Diaz and Zach Lee, on the all-state first team swimming team.
And now we come to the last athletic award for the night, our MHS Chippewa Scholar Athletes. This award is exactly like it sounds. These are the students that shine not only in the classroom, but show leadership and perseverance on the field of competition as well. And this year we have 2 great students to fulfill these awards. Our first recipient is a 4-year golf player and 3-year tennis player at MHS. She showed tremendous improvement and was always a solid member of any classroom she was part of. This year's female MHS Scholar Athlete of the Year, Ariana Kamilowski. Congratulations, Ariana. This year's male recipient ran track, played football, and even a little bit of basketball for the Chippewas. His coaches say he was one of the quickest learners they've ever seen, and really was able to switch a position or do a new event with very little training, step in like he'd always done it before. He's already shined in the classroom throughout his years. As we know, he's our valedictorian. This year's Male Scholar Athlete of the Year for the class of 2020, Roger Lind. Congratulations, Roger.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ms. Clemens, National Honor Society Advisor, and I'm here tonight to recognize Senior National Honor Society members. National Honor Society is an organization built on the principles of scholarship, leadership, and character. Scholarship means maintaining a 3.6 GPA or higher throughout their membership in National Honor Society. Leadership includes both outwardly as part of this organization and other school organizations, but it also means by example in everyday life. And character Having good character does not mean being perfect. It means being able to acknowledge mistakes and having the strength of character to move on from them. And every National Honor Society member is required to do 25 hours of service per semester. This means that most of our members earn more than 150 hours over the course of their careers, helping to bring National Honor Society service hours this year alone to more than 780 hours. Every year when I say goodbye to seniors, I think to myself, no group of kids can ever be as good as these ones. And every year I'm wrong, because our members and our students and our seniors continue to grow, develop, change, and challenge themselves and the society in which we live. It's an amazing opportunity to work with these students and to guide them on the beginning of their journey. So tonight, Senior National Honor Society members in good standing will receive a symbol of their commitment to the principles of our organization. The National Honor Society stole. First, I would like to recognize our chapter officers. President Megan Huber, who has an amazing ability to convince me that we need to have donuts all the time. Grace Dannison, our vice president, who keeps track of all of those volunteer hours and often pops in during my prep to say hi. Caitlin Davis, our treasurer, helping to mostly keep the bulletin board updated, but always being willing to fill me in on the tea. Maddie Verheek, our secretary, and her responsiveness and understanding to the multitudes of emails I send each week. Now I would like to recognize all members in good standing. Ryan Biller, Will Elbers, Ginger Hypaka, Ari Kamalaski, Lindsay Kelly, Roger Lind, Nevaeh Mannon, Mariel Ron, Aaron Rohde, Sarah Thompson, and Jasmine White. To the families and friends of these students, I salute you. Your support, encouragement, and high standards have helped these students develop into the wonderful young people they are today. So thank you. On a personal note, receiving this stole is a high honor. It shows the world that you are principled, disciplined, and driven. But I hope you remember that it is really a symbol of commitment. You have committed yourself to being strong leaders, scholars, and people of upstanding character. Thank you all for your commitment and for the pleasure of serving with you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Laura Heinzelman, and I'm the President and CEO of the Manistee County Community Foundation. On behalf of the Foundation Board of Directors and staff, I offer our congratulations to the entire Manistee High School class of 2020. And while I wish I could be with you in person, I'm honored to be a part of your virtual award ceremony tonight. Thanks to generous support from our donors, the Community Foundation administers more than a dozen scholarship funds for the benefit of area students. And tonight, I have the honor of presenting awards to several of you. The first award I would like to present is the Colbert Family Scholarship Fund, which was established through the generosity of Thomas and Lois Colbert and assists Manistee High School graduates with continuing their education after high school. Many of you know that Mr. Colbert was a former superintendent of Manistee Area Public Schools for many years. The scholarship also serves as a lasting memorial to Mrs. Colbert. The Colbert family seeks to encourage students to pursue the field of education or a supporting field. Tom, Lois, and their children share the value of education. Recipients must have earned a GPA between 2.5 and 3.8 and demonstrate leadership and involvement in serving youth in their community. The Colbert Family Scholarship is awarded in the amount of $1,500 and paid in the amount of $500 the first year and $1,000 the second year, provided that the student meets renewal criteria. Please join me in congratulating this year's deserving recipient, Lindsay Kelly. Next, I'll present the Ogilvie Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was established in fond memory of Doris Ogilvie, former freshman English teacher at Manistee Area Public Schools for more than 20 years. And it also honors the memory of Doris's husband, Gordon, and their sons, Scott and Gordy. Recipients must have earned at least a 3-point GPA, and in keeping with Mrs. Ogilvie's background in English, are selected in part based on their narrative responses in their application. The Ogilvie Memorial Scholarship is awarded in the amount of $500. I hope you will join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Grace Dannison. The Gleason Memorial Scholarship. William D. Gleason recognized the importance of continuing one's education after high school and wanted to make a college education possible for more area students. Recipients must be a graduating senior at either Manistee High School, Manistee Catholic Central, or Casman Academy. And consideration is also given to the student's academic achievement and community and leadership experience. The Gleason Memorial Scholarship is awarded in the amount of $2,000, paid in the amount of $1,000 per year and renewable one time. It's an honor to present this year's Gleason Memorial Scholarship. Please join me in congratulating Erin Rohde. Next, I'll present the Minger Family Endowment Scholarships. This scholarship fund was established through the incredible generosity of Forrest R. Minger, Jr., who left a $2 million gift through his estate to help support and encourage the pursuit of post-secondary education by Manistee County High School students. Graduating high schools from any Manistee County high school are eligible, and preference is given to students who earn at least a 3.0 GPA and who are pursuing a degree in engineering, science, medical, or computer studies. I'm honored to be presenting 5 Minger Family Endowment Scholarship Awards to Manistee High School students this evening in the amount of $10,000 each, which will be paid in the amount of $2,500 per year and renewable up to 3 times. Please join me in congratulating deserving recipients, Caitlin Davis, Ariana Kamalaski, Lindsay Kelly, Eleanor Scarlata, and Madeline Verheek. And last, I want to offer a very special recognition for our Manistee High School Class of 2020 Manistee Commitment Scholars. The Manistee County Community Foundation has proudly operated the Manistee Commitment Scholarship Program since 2016 as part of our efforts to support area youth and education. In fact, the very first scholars inducted into the program were from the class of 2020, so this is a very special year for all of us. The overarching goal of the Manistee Commitment Scholarship Program is to make a college education possible for more Manistee County students by working to navigate social, financial, and academic barriers to success. Local philanthropists helped initiate the program, and today nearly 100 scholars participate. Manistee Commitment Scholars begin the program during their 9th grade year and are supported throughout their high school experience with advising and programming focused on personal development, academic skills and growth, financial literacy, service and community, and college and career readiness. And as the title of the program suggests, commitment is a core element, and it is an expectation that scholars, families, and the foundation collectively commit to program goals, activities, and overall success. Scholars who commit to and meet the program requirements and choose to attend West Shore Community College are also eligible to receive a scholarship toward tuition assistance. Tuition scholarship eligibility will be communicated directly with scholars and families later this summer. But tonight, we want to specially recognize the following class of 2020 scholars from Manistee High School for their participation in this program throughout the last 4 years. Kara Cohn, Zion Douglas, Alexis Kitchen, Anna Peterson, Jesus Reyna Cruz, Haley Schaefer, and Connor Summers. The Manistee County Community Foundation is incredibly proud of these students for their commitment to their academic and personal success, and we look forward to seeing all of the amazing things that they are sure to accomplish. And with that, I wrap up the Foundation Scholarship Awards this evening. Again, congratulations to all the recipients, Thank you and good night.
I'm honored to present the Doug Schlaff Memorial Scholarship. This $1,000 scholarship is given in memory of my late husband, Doug. Each summer, my father-in-law, Ray Schlaff, organizes the Doug Schlaff Memorial Golf Outing to raise money for a fund in Doug's name. This fund sponsors many youth activities in the Manistee area, as well as this scholarship. Over the years, many MAPS staff members and coaches, as well as community members, have volunteered their time and have participated in the outing to raise money. Thank you to everyone who has made this effort possible. Doug was a teacher, counselor, and coach at Manistee High School. Each year we honor his memory by presenting this scholarship to a graduating senior who has demonstrated impressive personal and academic growth over the course of his or her high school career. The recipient is determined by a committee of Manistee High School teachers and administrators. This year's recipient of the Doug Schlaff Memorial Scholarship is Cassandra Pendry. I first met Cassie as an 8th grader who was new to our school. As teachers, we worry about new students, and I was worried about Cassie, who was quite shy and seemed to be struggling to connect with her classmates. I remember thinking to myself, this girl is bright, kind, funny, she just needs to find her people. And find her people, Cassie most certainly did. Cassie, we as your teachers have been so pleased to see you blossom in front of our eyes and go from a shy middle schooler to a friend to many, and in the process an important part of our school, as well as our Quiz Bowl and Science Olympiad teams. Your teachers know you as a hard worker, respectful, sweet, determined, curious, committed, and polite. Although we will miss you here, we have no doubt that you will continue to be successful in college and that you will find your people there as well. Congratulations, Cassie, and all the best to you.
The next recognition that we would like to pay attention to is the Society of Women Engineers through Michigan Tech University. The Society of Women Engineers at Michigan Tech University traditionally recognizes a female high school student who has excelled in math, science, and related studies. This distinguished award, which is acknowledged by many colleges and universities, is a great achievement, and it goes to Madeline Verheet this year. Congratulations, Madeline. Hello again. Right now I'm going to present the scholarships for the class of 2020. I would first like to say, under the circumstances of what's going on in our society and our world, that I only have the scholarships that have been received by our office at this point. So I apologize beforehand if I forget to say somebody, or if there's a scholarship that you know that you received that we don't mention. I sincerely apologize, but once again, I am just giving you the scholarships that we have received in the guidance office at this time. So congratulations, everybody, and here are our scholarship recipients. Trista Arnold, Missouri Valley College Athletics Scholarship. Isabella Barton, Loyola University of New Orleans Crescent City Scholarship and Cardona Opportunity Award. Ryan Biller, Central Michigan University Leadership Advancement Scholarship, CMU Maroon and Gold Scholarship, Manistee High School Performing Arts Scholarship. Maverly Carey, Ferris State University Dean's List Scholarship. Zion Douglas, MHS Principals Award. William Elbers, Grand Valley State University Award for Excellence, Grand Valley State University Study Abroad Scholarship, Elks Student of the Month, Elks Most Valuable Student Award, and the Donald Dock Cedarholm Scholarship. Haley Garcia, Grand Valley State University Award of Excellence. Jessica Gutowski, Oakland University Talented Scholar Award, Oakland University Geographic Region Award, Manistee Teachers Association Scholarship. Julia Gutowski, Grand Valley State University Faculty Scholarship, Manistee Teachers Association Scholarship. Megan Huber, University of Michigan Alumni Scholarship, University of Michigan Alumni Club of the Greater Manistee-Ludington Area Scholarship. Andrew Jacobiak, Grand Valley State University Award for Excellence Scholarship. Keely Jacobs, West Shore Community College Vocational Technical Scholarship. Lindsay Kelly, Grand Valley State University's Lakes Scholarship, Elk Student of the Month, Colbert Family Scholarship. Jacob Kriskowitz, MCTA Student Entering Trades Scholarship. Roger Lind, Michigan Technological University Presidential Award, Michigan Tech School of Computer Science Award. Nevaeh Manning, Ferris State University Crimson Scholarship. Lauren McElrath, Grand Valley State University Lakers Scholarship. Cassandra Pendry, Doug Schloff Memorial Scholarship. Liam Quinn, Long Island University Presidential Scholarship. Lily Stansted, Davenport University Gold Scholarship. Eleanor Scarlata, Michigan State University Honors College Scholarship. Michigan Competitive Scholarship at MSU, Filer Mill Community Club Scholarship, and the Elk Student of the Month. Mason Shawbrook, University of Michigan Alumni Scholarship, U of M Alumni Club of the Greater Manistee-Ludington Area Scholarship, Filer Mill Community Club Scholarship. Sarah Thompson, Grand Valley State University Award for Excellence, and the Donald Dock Cederholm Scholarship. Madeline Verheek, University of Michigan Alumni Scholarship, U of M Alumni Club of the Greater Manistee-Ludington Area Scholarship, Elk Student of the Month, Elk's Most Valuable Student Award. Jasmine White, West Shore Community College High School Academic Scholarship, and the Lee B. Drellis Math Count Scholarship. And that concludes the scholarships that we have at this time for the class of 2020. Congratulations to everyone I mentioned, and congratulations to the class of 2020.
Traditionally, we take a few moments to honor individually the foreign exchange students that have attended for their senior year at Manistee High School. Unfortunately, this year we are unable to do so. However, we'd just like to recognize all the foreign exchange students in the class of 2020. We have a great tradition of bringing an international flavor to our school, and this year's seniors were exceptionally integrated into our school. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you're watching wherever you are. Thank you so much for being part of this year's senior class.
Hello to the senior class of 2020, parents, family, and friends. My name is Morgan Nowicki, and I am pleased and honored to announce this year's class of 2020 seniors that have received honors for academic achievement. 4 years of dedication and hard work have brought you to this moment, and you should be extremely proud of yourselves, as are we, the staff and faculty at Manistee Middle High School. In the class of 2020, there are 10 seniors who are being recognized with the honor of cum laude. To qualify, a student must achieve a 3.5 to a 3.69 cumulative grade point average. These honorees will be wearing white colored cording on their commencement gown. Congratulations to Ryan Biller, Abrielle Brisky, Maverly Carey, Caitlin Davis, Corinne Denman, Haley Garcia, Morgan Jew, Kaya Long, Lauren McElrath, and Amber Miller. The following students are honored with magna cum laude recognition and have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.7 to 3.84. These students will be wearing purple colored cords on their gowns. Congratulations to Grace Dannison, Ginger Hypaka, Lindsay Kelly, and Carter Kissel. Earning the highest honor of summa cum laude, a senior possesses a cumulative grade point average of 3.85 or higher. Gold cords will be worn by these graduates. Congratulations to William Elbers, Jessica Gutowski, Julia Gutowski, Megan Huber, Andrew Jacobiak, Ariana Komolowski, Roger Lind, Nevaeh Manning, Cassandra Pendry, Liam Quinn, Mariel Ron, Aaron Rohde, Eleanor Scarlatta, Mason Shawbrook, Sarah Thompson, Madeline Verheek, and Jasmine White. Congratulations to our academic honor students.
Thanks again so much, seniors. I can't tell you how much we've been honored to be part of your lives these last 4 years, and we know that all of you in your own way are going to find your niche and do great things going forward. You know, you'd expect our jokes to be better and everything maybe to be a little slicker with rehearsal, but hopefully we captured the flavor of what Honors Night has been all about. I know you've gotten so many pieces of advices along the way, and I know this is different from everything you've experienced. I really do hope that what you take away is, instead of thinking about what you've lost, you as a group have truly been given the gift of perspective. Don't ever lose it. It'll serve you well in the future in how you treat other people. Thanks so much, class of 2020. We're really proud of you guys. We love you. Take care.